What is going on, dreamers? We are live with some random Dreamcast games. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. Also, this cord, I have so many cords on right now because I am going to mess around with the Dreameye camera today. And I was having all sorts of technical difficulties before starting the stream. I had no audio. It turned out to be the audio cable on the Dreamcast had come unplugged, which, yeah, that would definitely cause the problem. And then I was having problems with the camera, and I tried putting new batteries in the camera because I wanted to take some new pictures to mess around with, and that didn't work either. I don't even... I might have done something wrong as far as taking pictures with the camera. I do have it right here. You guys can see what it looks like. I always have it on the shelf back here, but here it is right in front of your eyes now. Yeah, I put some new batteries in the pack, and the only problem with the Dreameye camera is you can take it anywhere with you and take pictures, which is really cool, and then bring them back to your Dreamcast and edit them. And even with the Visual Park software, you can send photos and videos to people via email. You can do video chat. It was really ahead of its time. It's really cool. But the problem is when you take this on its own and go out and take pictures, it gives you no indication that it's taken a picture. There's no sound, there's no nothing. As far as I remember anyway, there is a little speaker in here that makes beeping sounds, but I don't think it actually beeps when you take a picture. I don't know. I couldn't get it to work anyway, so I might have done something wrong. There is a button on the top that's supposed to take pictures, but there's also this little sliding thing on the side. I don't know what that does, so I don't know. I may have to read the manual. I do have the manual. But I have some pictures already on there that I'd taken before, so we'll mess around with those. Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way, which is just Retro Respawn. Hello. Welcome. Even the chat, I put in the chat that I was running late, and even my chat message didn't show up. The chat's even having technical difficulties. Also, my keypad doesn't work. Nothing is working today. Nothing at all. Alright, anyway, let's get into this. It might be a bit of a shorter stream today because of all the technical difficulties, but yeah, we're just gonna mess around with this and maybe we'll move on to another game after that. I say another game, but this is technically not a game. I'll tell you what these options are. This is entirely in Japanese, so it's a bit difficult to navigate, but I believe the top one is email, so you can send photos and videos to people. Wait, no. Yeah. Or no. The top one's video chat. Let me double check that. I think the top one is the video chat. I'll double check that. I have the translator on my phone right now. Yes, okay. Top one's video chat. Second one is the mail for sending things to people. And then there's recording video and editing photos, options, and the homepage as well. Unfortunately, we can't do the video chat or the email. None of that works anymore, unfortunately. At least I don't think the email would work. I don't know what would happen if you set up an email in the browser and tried it. Maybe it would work. I don't know. I don't know if it required a third-party server in between. It'd be very cool to get this to work one day. That'd be very cool. Anyway, let's go into the video, record some video. Might as well do that since that is the option there. And there you can see it. The really high quality video that this thing, the high quality pictures this thing has. Look at that. High res. That's high def right there. Let me see what these options are, because I forget what everything does. I know the option here is record, the one the hand is on right now. There's volume, brightness, save, and load, and email as well. So I guess you can change the brightness. Yeah, this is brightness. Why did the picture disappear when I went on to those options? Okay. Apparently it doesn't give you a preview of what it looks like, which is a bit strange. You just have to set it and then go back here. Anyway, let's try recording a video. See how this comes out. Wow, I am recording a video with the Dreameye camera. This is awesome, guys. Totally awesome. I love this. This is great. This is fantastic. Here's let's do some macro shots of Spider-Man here. Really close up. Oh, look at that. Look at the detail. Isn't that amazing? Alright, there we go. 25 seconds of video.
Wow, I am recording a video at the
Turn the volume up.
This is awesome, guys.
Hold on.
Totally awesome.
We'll reset that. Put the volume up to max because it's kind of low.
Wow, I am recording a video with the Dreameye camera. This is awesome, guys. Totally awesome. I love this. This is great. This is fantastic. Here's let's do some macro shots of Spider-Man here. really close up. Oh, look at that. Look at the detail. Isn't that amazing?
Oh yeah, that's fantastic. That is some really high quality video there. So then you can save that, which is the top option here, I think. Yeah, that's save. We'll save that to the VMU because that's a fantastic video. Alright, I don't know if I forget if you can actually edit the videos or not. I don't think you can. I think you can only edit the photos. Let's go into the photo editor here. I guess Sega was jealous of the Game Boy add-on, camera add-on. I don't know when did the Game Boy camera come out? It had to be early 90s, mid 90s. That was actually pretty late. That was 1998. Actually, I wonder if the Dreameye camera came out before the Game Boy camera. Because that was February of 98 that the Game Boy camera came out. Okay, it was September of 2000. The Dreameye camera, a couple of years later. Game Boy camera can't do video chat though. It did come out before the PS2 iToy though. All right, let's do photo show is just the slideshow sort of thing. So I do have some photos on here that I took a long time ago. Let me. There you go. So this is obviously a picture of my collection on my old shelf. Hey Janice. This is just a completely random picture of a bureau with lots of stuff on top of it. An Xbox 360 controller, a multimeter, a bottle of rubbing alcohol, some tape, some super glue. It's fantastic. It's pinnacle of photography right there. This I don't even know. This is a picture of some field somewhere. And I have no idea where I took this. But yeah, there's a nice outdoor shot with the Dreameye camera. Also have a picture of the Dreameye camera box that I took with the Dreameye camera. A little bit of Dreameyeception there. Here's another one. I had to get a couple. And here's another one. It's a close-up shot. And here's a random picture of a kitten, which was not taken with the Dreameye camera. This is just one of the example photos that Sega put on this. And if you prefer dogs, there you go. And some random cartoon fruit. Thank you, Janice. I try very hard to show the pinnacle of my photography skills. It's a sheep and an alien, I think, and a couple of marionettes. try and doing some nice photo editing. Let's take this picture of the field. See what we can do with this. Let's go to the playground. I need to translate, see what the stuff does. So that's autofix. Oh, by the way, this is Photoshop, guys. In case you didn't know. I'm serious though. This is actually powered by Photoshop. The Dreamcast has Photoshop, guys. Fun fact. Okay, so it just kind of darkened the photo. Alright, sure. Why not? If Sega thinks that's the way the photo should look, let's go with that. Let's rotate. Rotate it all the way around. Fantastic. I think I like it like that. And then we have, I think this is stickers or something? Yeah. Let's add some stickers. Yeah, we gotta add a balloon in there somewhere. So we'll put a balloon in the background there. Shrink it a bit. There's a child in the woods that let go of a balloon. Add some flowers into this field. It's lacking flowers. Put a few of those. What's up, Cyclone? This is indeed Dreamcast Photoshop. Quite literally. I need one more. Too bad you can't change the color of the flower. Make this really small, like it's, you know, it's way in the distance there. Alright, what else can we add? Random soccer ball. Just being kicked around by the kid that lost the balloon. We're making a real masterpiece here, guys. Ooh, Sonic. Oh, Sonic's gotta be in here. Sonic's playing some soccer. Oh, but he's gonna cover the flower, though. Well, I guess I'll have to go there. Seen so little about the Dreamcast camera. I did a whole video on it when I first got it. It's a very old video. Oh, we should put Tails relaxing in the field in the background. Perfect. Can you save your photos to a zip disk? Maybe, if I can get a hold of a zip drive, I'll let you know. Oh, we have to put Robotnik in here. He'll be sneaking up behind Sonic over here. Sonic's too distracted by playing soccer. He's not gonna notice that Robotnik is sneaking up behind him. Put some KOs. Oh, you know what? Sonic needs some bunny ears. Oh, maybe Robotnik does. Robotnik's got too small of a head. See, Robotnik is trying to disguise himself as a rabbit, so that Sonic and Tails won't notice him. We'll add to the disguise. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Sonic will never know what hit him. We can give Sonic a clown nose, why not? Perfect. So many options. Look at this. Endless options. Ooh, there's a Dreamcast lollipop. Nice. Bananas, fruits, bandages, fireworks, houses, flowers. I want to put a cactus in there. Let's do that. Giant cactus in the background. It all makes sense. It's very realistic. No one will be able to tell this photo was edited. It's kind of weird they have the American flag, but there's no Japanese flag. Considering this... Oh, there is a Japanese flag. Never mind. I didn't scroll down enough. Apparently America and Japan are the only countries that matter. It's the only two flags they put in the game. Or not the game, the application, I suppose. What is this? Is this the thing that makes, oh, it's just a bunch of random text. So if you want to make a postcard, you can send people a postcard with this game. In, an e-postcard. Happy birthday. Maybe that's happy birthday in Japanese, I'm not sure. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Random Japanese things, Happy Valentine's Day. Help. That's what Sonic will say when Robotnik finally catches up to him. I love you, kiss, more random Japanese things, question mark. Maybe Tails is dreaming of something? Can we put lots of Japanese characters? Let's put a dream or thinking bubble above Tails' head. Really large one, that'll work. Then we can put, I don't know, what is Tails dreaming about? It's the entire Japanese alphabet? Could be. Tails is dreaming of America. Perfect. I love this. This is amazing. Also this... We need some more sun. Big sun over in the corner there. Excellent. Alright, what else can we do? What is this? Oh, cool. Photo effects. Nice. Let's do that. What else can we do? A bunch of warp effects. It's basically just a bunch of random warp effects. Like a swirl effect. This flower is warping into another dimension. The wormhole is about to suck Tails in. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, frames. Nice. Yeah, we gotta put a frame on this. Ooh, Sonic the Hedgehog frames. Merry Christmas. This program should have mouse support if it doesn't. I think it does support the mouse, actually. Let me plug it in. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know if you have to plug it in ahead of time, so I don't even know if this will work. Let's see. Plug in my USB for Maple adapter. Turn on my wireless mouse. Does not seem to be working. Of course, I don't know if you need to plug it into a specific port or if you need to have the game or the mouse plugged in before you boot up the game. No, no, it's not doing anything. Oh well. I tried. Alright, let's add a frame to this. So many options. I forget if it shrinks the photo to the frame. Let's go with this one. Nice brick wall around everything. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, so you can adjust it. That's cool. Let's just move that down a little bit, just like that. Nice. What a masterpiece that is. Oh yeah, so this is reset. We're definitely saving that to the VMU for sure. Love the little saving animation. Pretty cool. Nice. Cool. So that's the photo editor. This is a photo share. You can send stuff to people. So let me do this, because I didn't do the slideshow. Let's pick a slideshow. Wait. There we go. Let's do the tropical one. It's even got music and everything. Fantastic. If this isn't the best version of Photoshop, I don't know what is. Is this reading directly from the camera, or does it load the pictures into RAM? I don't know. I assume it loads it into RAM. I think when you open the application, it loads them all. I'm guessing. I don't know for certain. For certain. I just want to try one of the other slideshows. What looks interesting? Try this one. Absolutely lovely. It just literally sounds like someone just messing around with the guitar and not really knowing what they're doing. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we can do. Outside of the internet features, which unfortunately do not work anymore. Maybe one day, we can only hope. We can dream. Actually, I just wanna... Hold on. Just for kicks and giggles. I'll try going into the video chat. What are the options here? Call individuals directly, or to the lobby through the internet. Interesting. There was a lobby? Does that mean you could just, back in the day, you just have a lobby of people that want a video chat and you just select one? Just randomly chat with some stranger? Interesting. It's like the ancient version of chat roulette, that website that lets you just video chat with random strangers online. It's like the complete opposite of Nintendo. Sega does what Nintendo don't. They allow you to chat with strangers online. I'm gonna select that. Hold on. Let me just... I know it's not gonna do anything, but I'm plugging in my phone cable. Really hard to move around with all these cables. Alright. Let's try going to the stranger video chat lobby. Which I'm sure is still up. I got more options here. Okay, this is strange. It says 3 parties waiting. Please enter the recipient's email address. Enter the email address of the person you want to meet, or address book. Oh, so this isn't like a lobby. I don't know why it said internet lobby. Alright, well, let's enter an email address. Let's call Bill Gates. Where's the @ symbol? I don't know how to do it with this Japanese keyboard. Where is @ symbol? There it is. There we go. Perfect. No, it wasn't on the 2. It's on the... It's its own key to the right of the P. Disk is loading. Oh, it shows the microphone. That's cool. I don't need to select a VMU. It's all good. What does this say? This says something. Display the menu with the trigger. To go to the options screen, click and select up and set up your provider. The web browser's talking to me. Interesting. It's a talking web browser. How innovative. Alright, I just want to connect. Can I just connect? This should already be set up, yeah. I'm gonna totally mess up my ISP settings. Alright, I'm not gonna do that right now. But, yeah, that's what it looks like. Theoretically, if you connected, you could, video chat with Bill Gates. Anyway, let's move on to something else here. Switch over to my other Dreamcast. Take off this headset since I don't really need this anymore. I'd rather use this microphone for streaming, I think. Slightly better quality, I think. Alright, why? Gotta switch the VGA switch. Also, actually I should show you guys the built-in Dreameye application in Dreamshell, which SWAT added, I think, last year? Which is pretty cool. It's the only other thing other than, I think Jet Set Radio allowed you to use the camera to take pictures for graffiti. But other than that, Visual Park was the only other thing that used the camera. So, yeah. You get a bunch of options here. You can even change the resolution to 320 by 240, guys. It's amazing. Actually, that looks quite a bit better than the picture on in Visual Studio. Or Visual Park, I should say. I think Visual Park was using 160 by 120. And this is a full 320 by 240. It does some weird sort of artifacting. I don't know why. Do 16-bit color depth. So the picture is pretty good. Obviously the frame rate is horrible. But that's actually pretty decent video quality. At least compared to Visual Park anyway. Also, you can scan QR codes. I think... I forget what that's for. I think it's... I think you can actually launch games by scanning a QR code. For a specific game. I think that's what it does. Will it read any QR code? I need to try that. Hold on. Let's find some random QR code. Let me see. QR codes. Scan for spooky surprise. Try this. Hold on. Hold on. Something popping up in the front of it. I don't know if it's going to be able to read this. But we'll give it a shot. There's no way. It's way too washed out. Okay, never mind that. It might work with actual paper, but I don't think it'll work on a screen. So you can see your photo storage on here as well, which is cool. And you can do full screen, which is something you can't do in Visual Park. Man, I'm actually kind of impressed with this video quality. I mean, like I said, the frame rate absolutely sucks. But for a still image, it's not bad. I'm assuming this is the resolution it takes photos at. It's not what it uses typically for video. So, you know, you can view your photo gallery here. You can also export to, I'm not sure what that does. Oh, you can export it to, yeah, like SD card, internal Dreamcast storage, whatever. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little application for testing out your camera. Anyway, let's Let's play a game, shall we? You know, it's Rickroll. That's the spooky surprise. Just looking through random Dreamcast games. Not sure what I want to play. I did not plan this ahead of time, so... You know, let's do some Ducati World. It's a pretty decent game, actually. I think I played this on a stream before, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do a quick race. Wait, is this the game I'm thinking of? This actually might not be the game I'm thinking of. This is not the motorcycle racing game. No, that's Suzuki All-Star, that's right. That's Ducati. I don't even know if I played this. I actually might not have ever played this game before. No, I played Suzuki All-Star Racing. But I don't think I've played Ducati World, even though I do own it. Alright, well... we're taking a look at this game for the first time, guys. At least I am. Ouchies. Well, that guy crashed. Suzuki All-Star Racing was the first Dreamcast game I ever played. It was a demo at some store. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that game. I don't think it got the greatest reviews back in the day, but I think it's pretty decent. I had fun with it. Why did I crash? Is it because I went off-road? I didn't hit anything. Now my philosophy, Janice, is eyes on the chat. It's all about you guys. It's not about my personal safety. Oh. It's hard to tell the difference between the road and the gravel. Doesn't look all that much different. It's a very basic game. Are they even... Doesn't even seem like there's any sound effects. I don't know if it's because I'm playing on Dreamshell and there's something affecting the sound effects. I don't think I hear any. Yeah, there are definitely no sound effects. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be that way, but I don't think I've played this game before, so maybe it doesn't have sound effects. You never know. Devs have cut sharper corners before. Game seems to control all right, though. Jeez. Any crashing is definitely my fault. Usually is. Oh, second place? Wait, there was only one other racer? I thought there was more than that. Interesting. Unlucky, you lost. Yeah, that's what it was. I was just unlucky. It was nothing to do with my lack of skill. It was just a lack of luck. It said it right there on the screen, so you have to believe it. Which one did I select? Oh, let's try Green Rock. 50s. Let's go with this one. Oh, there are sound effects here. Yeah, there are sound effects now. They may have just cut out before. Possibly due to a conflict with the CDDA emulation and the in-game sound effects. Can happen sometimes. Unless the music is just drowning out the sound effects. Could be that as well. It's harder to hear now. The music is definitely a lot louder than the sound effects. I did that on purpose. I was trying to go off the map. Jeez. The graphics in this game are not the best. Definitely some pop-in. Not terrible, but the Dreamcast can do a lot better than this, that's for sure. I think that guy just went through the wall too. Even the CPU players do it. Okay. Yeah, the sound effects in this game are definitely very subtle. Yeah, I think this was a PlayStation 1 port. It's probably why it doesn't look very good. It's just... it's a high-res PS1 game, essentially. Wipeout. Not sure what the frame rate of this is. Could be 60? I mean, I would hope it would be 60 if it's a PS1 port, but you never know. I'll have to check my my list. I have a list. I have a spreadsheet, to be more specific, of what frame rate Dreamcast games run at. I tested them all at one point. Oh, jeez. Not every game released in every region, but at least every US game. Let me see. Ducati World. Ducati World is... It is 30. Okay, well... I guess I overestimated the devs. Yeah, this was definitely a lazy port, I'd say. So I only have the 3 tracks. Which is unfortunate. Look at that foreground. It's almost as high res as the Dreameye camera. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I've never been great at telling what frame rate games are running at. I thought this might have been 60, but I mean, it's at the very least it's a solid 30 anyway. So the devs accomplished that. It doesn't seem like I'm going really slow right now. That's 75 kilometers, 77 kilometers. Which it seems like I feel like I'm on a scooter right now. Why does it feel like I'm going so slow? Okay. This game's got an amazing sense of speed. Blazing around this track. The frame rate's faster than your motorcycle, probably. I mean, I am in first place, right? Yeah. Hey, you know, if I'm going faster than everyone else, I guess that's all that counts. One more lap. Maybe it's just this motorcycle that I selected. Maybe it's a slow motorcycle. I don't know. I mean, what is 75 kilometers an hour? I don't even know. How many mph? Should be like 50? I don't know. I feel like I'm going 3 miles an hour right now. I'm probably doing something stupid, I'm sure. But no one's passing me, so... That's the CPU players are just supposed to adjust automatically to my speed. Gotta go medium speed. I don't even know if that was medium. Hello, koi fish, by the way. I think this game might be too thrilling for me, guys. It's too thrilling. I can't take the intense high-speed action. What is progress? What is it? What even is this? Okay. Now if I do single race, no, it still gives me the same tracks. Let me try that again. And I'll pick a... What's the top speed of the one I picked? Oh, top speed is 80. Okay, that's why. If you go to the monsters, they're 185. Oh no, that's wait, 200 kilometers per hour. 210. All right, we're going right up to the 210. Let's crank this up to hard difficulty too. Now we're talking. Now I'm gonna run into every wall. You ready for some intense Sonic the Hedgehog speed right here? Oh, that was road rage right there. It's definitely not my fault. It's all good, no problem. Yeah, I'd definitely say Suzuki All-Star Racing is the better of the motorcycle racing games. This one's not so great. I mean, it's not the worst racing game I've ever played. I think that honor might go to Roadsters. Hard to beat Roadsters when it comes to low-quality racing games. But yeah, it's just like it's so basic. It doesn't really stand out in any way whatsoever. The graphics are very high-res PS1 graphics. Sound effects are not very good. You can hardly even hear them, although that might be partly due to Dreamshell's CDDA emulation. The music might be louder than it's supposed to be and drowning out the sound effects a bit, but even when I did hear the sound effects, they weren't very impressive. Handling's okay, I guess. Yeah, I think this is probably more of a quick licensed cash-in sort of thing than than any sort of game that the devs put a lot of passion into. But yeah, that's I think that's pretty much all I can do in this game at the moment without actually taking the time to try and unlock things. I'm guessing I didn't unlock anything, no. Surprise, surprise, you don't unlock anything by coming in last place. Alright, let's just jump into one more game here. Actually, you know what? Let's actually jump into Suzuki All-Star just so we can do a direct comparison. See what it feels like going directly from Ducati World to this. Single race, please. So, I still only have 3 tracks we can play. I think I have a save file for this, but yeah, let's just go right into the first one. Oh yeah. The graphics. The difference in graphics is immediately noticeable. You got that lens flare. A lens flare, yo. Oh, it's so much smoother too. Yeah, I mean, I said the handling on the other game was fine, but it's so much better and so much smoother in this game. It's like leaps and bounds better. And it's funny because I don't even think this game was well reviewed back in the day, but I mean, in comparison, this is like a AAA title. Like I said, I like this game though. It's fun. Man, it's so smooth. Smooth like butter. I have to check back. I don't know if I did a full stream of this game or if I just did another random game stream where I played this. I think I did do a full stream. Let me check that real quick. If I didn't, I might have to do a full stream of this. Yeah, I did do a full stream. Back in 2021, though, that was 5 years ago. Ages ago. Alright. Let's change to another track. You've entered the best times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Let's go on to Tropical Trail. I don't know how fast the load times for this game are from the disc. Oh man, they're quick on Dream Shell, that's for sure. Right into the rock. Whoops. Whoops again. Need to be a bit more careful on this track. And the graphics in this game aren't perfect. I mean, you can definitely see some, not really popping. It does load the environment as you're racing down the track. You can easily tell that. But the graphics are not bad. It's a decent looking Dreamcast game. The textures are definitely much higher resolution than and more detail than Ducati World, for sure. Man, almost won. I had a little run-in with a rock. Alright, let's try the final track. White Mountain. Change my my leathers. Why not? Let's go for that one. I think they could have done a better job with the trees. Those trees look terrible. Cardboard cutout trees. Ouchies. I did not see that turn. Hey Kiwi, welcome. I like this track though. Yeah, there's quite a bit of noticeable pop in on this track. Yeah, I guess in that respect it's not really that much better than Ducati World. But at least the graphics that pop in are better looking. I'd say this is probably a 30 FPS game as well, though. I'm not mistaken. And I'll check my spreadsheet after. I mean, it runs pretty smooth. occasional slight slowdown. No, maybe this is 60. I don't know, I'm terrible at telling that. I'll find out for sure. Just a moment. I might actually win this race. Crash through the checkpoint. Well, maybe not. Yeah, it slows down a bit when there are a lot of buildings on the track. Alright, what is this game? 30 or 60? Suzuki All-Star is... That's 30, okay. Yeah, it seems pretty smooth, but it is 30. If I do the main game, it's just gonna give me, yeah, the same first 3 tracks. Yeah, so pretty much exhausted my options. What other, I don't know if there are any other motorcycle racing games. I know this is a dirt bike racing game. Was that Motocross 2000 or something like that? I figure I'd keep going with the theme here. Ducati World, Suzuki All-Star, yeah, Jeremy McGrath Supercross 2000, which is not a great game, really. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. We might as well complete the cycle of motorcycle racing games. Acclaim Sports. Feel it. Gonna get copyright claims for this. It's the only one of the 3 games that has copyrighted music. Turning that down. Not that I care that much. Alright. This does have a track editor, which is a plus. I admittedly have not played much of this. Never had much desire to play much of this. I don't really like these sort of tracks where it's like just like a maze. Oh, the frame rate is so bad in this game. Oh man. Yeah. I believe this is an N64 port, if I remember right. And the frame rate's not so bad when there are no other racers on the screen, but as soon as another racer enters into your sight, you lose some frames. The other racers steal frames from you. Yeah, this is not exactly my... Oh, that was good. Yeah, this is not exactly my cup of tea. It's not exactly the pinnacle of excitement. I'd much rather play Excite Bike on the NES. And those motor sound effects. It sounds like a bee. I suppose if I had the music on, the sound effect of the motor wouldn't be quite as irritating. Well, on the plus side, I'm winning. This game is not winning, though. If you'd like to race a bike that has a motor in a Dreamcast game, play Suzuki All-Star Racing. That's your best bet. I think some other racing games might have motorcycles in them. I'm trying to think. I know in Metropolis Street Racer you can play as a lawnmower. Daytona USA you can play as a horse. Which is like the, you know, the ancient predecessor of motorcycles, so. So good at this game. I feel so accomplished. Alright, I'm gonna do one more race, just for the heck of it. They're different cities, but they're all just the same indoor racetracks. You'd never know where you are. I mean, I suppose they're probably based on actual real-life tracks. I have no idea. I don't follow motocross. Come on, out of my way, sucker. You can't beat Jeremy McGrath. My name is in the title of the game. I mean, I will say at least this game doesn't control horribly. I'm able to avoid the walls pretty easily. Which for me is saying a lot. And I cannot catch up to this guy. There we go, finally. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh, man. Just barely. Sebastian beat me. Can't believe Jeremy McGrath lost. It's absolutely unheard of. I suppose I gotta check out the track editor real quick. New track. It's like, this is just like Roller Coaster Tycoon, and just have sections of track. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, there we go. Let's put one of these in there. Couple of those. Oh, okay, so you can spin with the right trigger. Okay. Couple of those in there. Right, how do we... I'd like to spin this around, please. How do I go the other way? Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Can I just end it there? I have no idea how to rotate. Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Couple of those like that. One of these. Just smooth sailing all the way to the finish. And I suppose I need a finish line. There we go. I think that looks amazing. Test drive. Wow. Best track ever. Who knew, you know? Who knew my true calling was designing motocross tracks? Can you go off-roading? No. No off-roading. Can I even crash in this game? I don't think I can crash. Wow, they didn't even implement crashing into this. That's why I did so well. You can't even physically crash. That explains everything. Well, that's the track editor anyway. No, I do not wish to save the track. Well, anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end things there. Those were, I'm pretty sure every racing game on the Dreamcast, or every motorcycle racing game, that is. Like I said, I'm sure there are games with motorcycles in them, but it's pretty much all of the dedicated motorbike racing games. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you also enjoyed my my foray into the Visual Park software and the Dreameye camera. That was fun as well. Such a really cool innovative piece of tech for the Dreamcast. I mean, obviously it's not the first camera on a video game console. I believe the first one, or the award for that, would have to go to the Game Boy and the Game Boy camera, but it's the first on a actual home console, I think, not a handheld. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, the fact that you could do video chat over 56K dial-up back in the day, pretty awesome. Maybe we'll be able to do that again someday. That'd be pretty cool. I think I had asked Shu about that quite a while back, and he said it would actually be pretty easy to get working again. I don't know if he's actually looked into it or if he's just guessing, but that would be something very cool. Maybe once he's done finishing resurrecting all of the games, he'll work on that. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. I will be back on Friday for some Worms World Party as usual, but thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out, and until next time, keep on dreaming.